This is an emergency message issued by the Department of Civilian Anomalies. At 1:44 a.m., multiple reports began flooding in from households across the region, each sharing a similar and deeply troubling pattern. Residents have described hearing the unmistakable voice of their mother calling from the basement. In many cases, this occurs hours after the mother has already gone to bed. In some instances, the mother has been confirmed deceased for years. Despite these contradictions, the voice is accurate down to the tone, cadence, and familiar exhaustion that comes from calling your name for the third time. The voice is most often heard between 1:44 and 2:11 a.m. It begins softly, as though your mother is far away, muttering through the floorboards. You might hear her say your name in a casual, beckoning tone. "Come down here for a minute, sweetheart." Or she might say, "I need your help with something." Always something vague, something she would have said to you when you were too young to question. She might even scold you for ignoring her. The voice knows how to be gentle. It knows how to sound like safety. If you respond, if you even whisper, "What is it?" the voice will shift. It will grow louder, more urgent. It will say things your real mother would never say, but in her exact voice. "Please, I'm stuck. Come help me." Or worse, "There's someone else down here." And then, sometimes with chilling clarity, "If you don't come now, you'll regret it." The temptation will not be fear. It will be guilt. The voice knows how to sound disappointed, like you've let it down. This emotional mimicry is not a coincidence. It is how it gets inside. The first man who reported the voice said he lived alone. His mother died 5 years ago in hospice. He said he hadn't thought of her voice in months until he heard her ask, from behind the basement door, if he had fed the dog yet. He didn't have a dog. He opened the door, called down, and what answered him was not a voice. It was a noise, slow and crawling, like wet fabric being pulled across stone. He said it smelled like his mother's perfume, cheap lavender and old church pews. And then it changed. It started climbing the stairs. Others have described more physical effects. Scratches appearing on the inside of the basement door. Dirty handprints on the ceiling directly below their bedroom. One woman reported seeing her mother's shadow cast against the basement wall, even though the lights were off. It rocked back and forth like it was weeping. But when she called her mother's name, the shadow stopped. It stood still, and then it started to smile. Understand this: whatever is down there is not a ghost. It is not your grief manifesting. It is not your conscience playing tricks on you. It is a presence. It is deliberate, and it is using the memory of your mother as bait. You may also notice other symptoms: echoes in the floorboards long after the voice has stopped, a soft knocking that comes from beneath the house in patterns of 3, electrical static in baby monitors, even when no child is in the home. These are precursors. If the voice starts calling you by a nickname only your mother ever used, leave the house immediately. Do not respond. Do not acknowledge the voice. Do not open the door to the basement. In one case, a man claimed he boarded up the door entirely, but in the middle of the night, he awoke to find the boards removed and laid neatly beside his bed, as if placed there by someone who knew him well. The basement door was open. He said he could hear a low, humming lullaby, the one his mother used to hum when he had fevers as a child. He never told anyone what happened after that. When police found him, he was sitting at the bottom of the basement stairs. His mouth was sewn shut, with hair, human hair. There is no known source of this phenomenon. It has occurred in both houses with basements and houses without. One child reportedly heard his mother calling from under the floor of the bathroom. When he knelt down and put his ear to the tiles, he said the voice asked him to pull it out. "Pull what out?" he whispered. The voice replied, "My other face. The one I used before you were born." The child has not spoken since. If you are currently hearing the voice, we urge you to perform the following steps. 1. Close all doors that lead to lower levels. 2. Place a mirror flat against the inside of the door. Do not look into it. Just tape it there. 3. Recite this phrase if the voice persists. "You are not her. She is not here. You cannot come up." Repeat it 3 times. This has worked in some cases to prevent full manifestation, though we make no guarantee of safety. Do not attempt to record the voice. Do not attempt to reason with it. In one incident, a man attempted to help the voice, thinking it was a trapped spirit. He left his phone at the top of the stairs recording. When he played it back, he only heard this static for 13 minutes, followed by his own voice screaming, "I found her face. It's inside mine." The voice will lie. It will plead. It may imitate crying. It may offer you secrets, promises, or truths that you always suspected but never proved. It may say, "I know what happened to Dad," or "I know what's wrong with you. You must not listen. You must not go down there." The voice is not reaching out from the basement. It is reaching up.